Hello there, welcome to JonnyBuildz. I'm your host, of course, Johnny, and today we're doing something that kind of is going along with what we did last week, which was the Eldorado Fortress from 1989. This is kind of going to be the counterpart to that. That's a Forbidden Island. Hi, Michelle. How you doing tonight? Good to see you. Real quick, though, I wanted to just go over something. This is something else that I did for the. You can see the light reflect. The light from my camera is reflecting on the hill. So there we go. So these are little tiny hills. These are Mario style. Hey Mayo, good to see you. Hope you had a great trip. Obviously you made it home safely, and I hope you had a great time at. It's not Rebrickable. It's Bricktastic or something like that. I can't remember. But good to see you, Mayo. But these are little hills that I did that are in the Mario style, Super Mario Brothers 3 and Super Mario World style. And they're just something extra to do. We're going to have 5 different worlds at Home and Garden. And Bricktastic, yeah, okay, good, awesome. There are going to be 5 different worlds. One of them is video game world, so I'm going to have these little guys just hanging around, you know, amongst the characters. But they're just little extra background things, so I just wanted to show you guys those real quick. Anyway, let's get started on what we're here for. And that is the Forbidden Island. Again, from 1989, you can see on the scroll down there. There is no Icons version of this. I know they did that with several things like the Eldorado Fortress and everything, but I'm assured that everything is in this one as well, and I have the instructions, so I'll explain in a second. Let me get started with the timer. Ready? 3, 2, 1, boom, go! All right. So the world's concept is it's slightly personal, but right now it's lug-oriented. Let's get this faceplate out first. Look at that thing. That thing is beautiful. This is stuff Lego needed to do, still needs to do. Anyway, it's sort of personal, but it's mostly for the Home and Garden show that's coming up starting next week, and I will be talking about that as we go. Now again, old school style. All the pieces are out. There are no bags. There are no individual bags. This one is a used set. So I'm trying to make sure none of the pieces fall off. Oh, and we got the shark and everything. This is exciting. Oh, there's still a piece in there. So the world's concept. So we have this thing in Pittsburgh called the Pittsburgh Home and Garden Show. And the Pittsburgh Home and Garden Show has been going on, I think this is the 25th year. Okay, look at this. This is a beautiful piece. Look at that. Molded bridge. Yeah, I can't wait. Shark. Ah! So, and we've got a red beard, so we're gonna have 2 of those. One from the Eldorado Fortress. They can go swimming. So we're gonna have him. We're gonna have a bucket head. Put him here. We're gonna have a skipper or whatever his name is. Again, I cannot remember what his name is. It's not Smithers. This one has the parrot. Woo! Got a parrot. All right, we'll put him on. I know it goes with the Captain Redbeard, but we'll put him on the hand of the Smideys. Yep, the Home and Garden Show. And this is actually, so the Home and Garden Show is actually the largest in the country as far as being a home and garden show. They do all kinds of different things. Different companies come in and showcase different stuff that they have for springtime. So like roofers and patio makers and concrete people and like all kinds of stuff. So that's what the whole thing is about. And like I said, it's the largest in the country. And ours is coming up starting next Tuesday. So, no Moby Dick. He's a whale, not a shark. So, oh yeah, look at that. There's the mast. These are awesome too. Again, molded pieces that Lego did a long time ago. Yeah, beautiful. All right. So, let's get the instructions. Old school instructions again. Everything is designed in such a way that you just put the pieces on. You have to figure out where it goes. There's no outlining or anything like that. No, not roofers like that. People that do roofs, put roofs on your house because people need replacement roofs in the spring. Especially whenever you have had a bad winter like a lot of people have had in the country this year. So the way it works is the Home and Garden Show takes up 2 floors of the David L. Lawrence Convention Center. And we are up on the 2nd floor. And we will be set up around where the kids area is and the big train display area is. And the train display area is like they have model railroaders come in and they do like big trains like that. But then we also do a Lego train display. Look at that printed piece. Oh, so awesome. Hey, Brett's Builds, how you doing? Good to see you. We're working on the Forbidden Island. Just getting started. Nothing in there. So the Home and Garden Show, like I said, has all those things happening. And so we have a Lego display that we do, and it encompasses a lot of space. It's a 60 by 20 space that we're filling up with Lego. Oh yeah, absolutely, MJ. Absolutely. By the way, MJ, awesome dude. I don't think you signed up yet for the lug, so I'm waiting for you, man. Good to see everyone. Hey, Vab. I thought that was Maya that said another Moby Dick, so pardon me for not realizing it was you. Oh, we got all the pirates. Oh, look at that. We got all the pirating, all the piratey stuff. So for the Home and Garden Show, last year, in the last couple years, they've done kind of separate displays. They've had like the train be by itself. Like they've had Lego train stuff with big city and everything. And then they've had just like a separate display area. So it was 2 sectioned. Well, this time we're combining it all together. And part of that is going to be different worlds. And this and Eldorado and some other things my wife has done with like beaches and stuff is going to be part of the ocean portion of that. We also have things like Disney. We have, like I showed you guys at the beginning, we're going to have like a video game world stuff. So this is kind of like some extra things to go in there. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, this one isn't really a white whale. I wasn't horribly I wasn't as interested in getting this as I was Eldorado. Oh, this is going to be the fun part. All right, so I got to pay attention where things go here. But it's still an awesome set. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? So, yeah. Still an awesome set. Okay. So, yeah, not as much of a white whale as Eldorado. And Eldorado looks great. Yeah, so many good pieces. Like, they're not just big, they are good pieces. So, part of Home and Garden setup with these worlds, like I said, video game world, we're going to have a castle / fantasy world. That we're going to have some castles versus Sauron's tower. Just all kinds of fun stuff. Okay, that one's black, so we have a black. So you got to get these right, otherwise you have to, you have to reposition them. So, well, the boat doesn't go on the island. We'll put it over there. Here? Looks like it. We'll find out. That's what it looks like to me. All right, so, and then there'll be some other area. Oh, wait, that doesn't look black, but all right, whatever. It is definitely a black piece. So yeah, so what's happening is, hey Jerry, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. So what's happening is Home and Garden setup is next Tuesday all day. We're starting at like 7:30. And we get to drive our cars onto the floor of the Home and Garden show, which will be really cool. Now, I'm looking at this, and I'm wondering if these, like some of this is a little bit white, and I wonder if that's because it had pieces on it. I'm wondering if flipping this around would be better. Because it looks like that's where those pieces go, and I would be much happier if I covered that over. Let's try it and see. So, setup will be happening. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. That looks better. It's not covering everything, but it's covering some things. Okay, let's do it. Completely switching it. It's alright. It's alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Would make sense. So, what I'm going to do next week is there will be no stream at 8 o'clock next Tuesday. Because I will be streaming pretty much all day the entire setup of the Home and Garden show that we're going to do. So, it'll start early. You know, come for what you want. See how our progress is. I don't know how long it's going to take or right when we're going to start. So, I'm going to have the stream tentatively scheduled for 7:30. Might start a little earlier, might start a little later. So, it just depends. But that is the plan. So, all right, here's the other thing, too. So, in the beginning of the instructions for this, they just show you, okay, you need these pieces, okay? But then once you start putting things on, it's like, nope. They don't tell you what pieces you need. It's just, you know, fly by the seat of your pants. Figure it out. You know, old school. But then again, we're not dealing with thousands of pieces. This set is only, what, 153 or something like that? So yeah, I will be starting streaming next week around 7:30 a.m. A little bit before, a little bit after, not sure. I'm getting there a little as close to 7 when it opens as I can. And then we start set up. So there won't be much commentary. I'll have the microphone there so everyone can kind of hear as best as possible. But like, we're going to be setting up tables, getting things situated, and then, yeah, so a lot of setup. I'll try and pop over and, oh, that one's a gray one. The black one goes there. But I'll try and pop over and say hi to people and stuff as we're going, so, yeah. It promises to be fun. This isn't very big instructions, so that's good. Alright, so we're supposed to put the dude, this dude, in here. You know why? Because he's trapped. So we get to build our little trap doors here. Go on that side. These are awesome, by the way. Oop, I have that backwards. Go figure. Flip it over. So how is everyone doing tonight, and what did you have for dinner? There we go. Look at that. Dude is trapped. Oh no! So what did you have for dinner? What was on the docket for tonight? Hey Cliff, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. We are working on, not feverishly, on the Forbidden Island. We are trapping a dude in a cage. he will not be able to get out of there. So yeah, next week I will stream start at like I said, 7:30 maybe. Might be closer to 8, might be earlier. Depends on when people get there. But yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So should be fun. Lasagna, nice. I had something similar. I actually could have had lasagna tonight, but instead I had a... oh, we're putting on the bottom, so they want me to do this separate. Okay, fine. And that goes... See, that's hard to see. I think it goes here. Think. Okay. And then we put this, the one that doesn't have the pattern on it here. Hey, the Lego Man, I haven't seen you in forever. It is so good to see you. How are you doing tonight? I've missed you. I've been watching the videos that you come out with, when you come out with them, and they're fun. I like them. Good to see you, man. Home and Garden Show is coming up. Home and Garden Show is coming up. Good to see you. I hope school's going well, man. So, like I said, Home and Garden will be recorded. We'll just, so what I plan on doing is obviously recording the whole setup, and then I'll time lapse it and release it as another video both on my channel and on the Lugs YouTube channel, which doesn't have anything right now, which is sad. Yeah, we'll whoops, my microphone laying down for some reason. Which yeah, we'll get it time lapse and everything, which will look really cool. All right, that's everything there. So then you can see the speed up process and how long it takes. Still trying to figure out what angles I'm going to do the detection on. All right, printed piece. Always delicious. Oh, there is a 1x1 in there. I don't think there's two of those, is there? Oh, see, there's a 1x1 in there. I don't know why those are in there, because they wouldn't have been on here. Interesting. So. Oh, well, I appreciate that. And you know, streams, you know, that's the great thing. You can come back and watch them whenever you have the time. And it's appreciated that you do watch. I really do appreciate that. But yeah, school is more important. It comes first. Okay, that's saying that's a black 2x1, but I don't see a black 2x1. If it is here, it's hiding. I wonder if it's just gray. Nope, there it is. It's hiding. So Home and Garden will be a lot of fun. It was last year. That was my first year doing it. So. Ooh, look at this. So we got a trap door here. That actually is a trap door. So we're going to put this across here. Put that there. And then, you can tell this is old. Then we're going to use this and this and make it so that the thing cannot collapse. So we put this through the two Technic pieces, and that can't go down. But you go like that, and trapdoor can go down. See? That's pretty cool. And we can kind of force it to go up, but there we go. All right. So that's how they did it back in the day, you know? Not elegant at all. Old base plates are awesome, and it's, for some reason, they don't think it's cost effective. I think people would buy, you know... Of course, they don't really theme up things anymore like Castle and Classic Space. They theme up things like, you know, Star Wars and stuff like that, so... Which is sad. Okay, we got a barrel. And that goes here on the edge. I think right there. Yeah, it's right in front of the yellow. Maybe one more up. Yep, right there. This, now that I'm looking at it, I want to make sure this is right. Because the angles here are a little bit tough, especially from starting out, so it should be off of there. It is. It should be beside. Okay. Those should be in line. And they are. Okay. All right. Good, good, good. All right. Just making sure. Because I don't want to place it and then have to tear it all up, so. Alright, this and this. So this isn't... Haha! What did he call you? Ooh, this one has... So this piece has a little bit of flashing on there. There we go. Alright, good. And headlights. It's kind of funny having headlights here at a... YouTube says it's not receiving data. You guys hear things fine? Okay. Oh, now it's excellent. YouTube was just being silly. Yeah. Oh, Nick is awesome. He was fun to do streams with. I'm sure we'll do another contest sometime. He's just really busy with school. So when he has a moment, we will do more, I'm sure. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It was a neat contest to do too, to try and figure out like who, you know, like with my experience building and, you know, him starting out, you know, but having the bags, it was like, ooh, you know, who's going to win this? And we didn't know. Like it was up in the air for the longest time until right towards the end. So it was pretty neat. So. Oh, okay, it buffed a bit earlier. Yeah. Hate when it does that. Sometimes nothing you can do. All right, so as you can see, they try to disguise their island with some trees. With some tree branches. Or at least cover it up to make it like they're not really there. We'll put the bridge over here out of the way. So. Aw, come on, Cliff. You know it's awesome. You're getting ready to move. You're getting ready to go on a new adventure in a new place. That's pretty awesome. Okay. Okay. That's good. I know there's a lot to it. I mean, moving is not an easy thing. You know, there's a lot of things to account for, but it's still awesome. How much time do you... I know it's an interesting question, but how much time do you have, like, to move? Like how much time do you get to be able to pack up and move? And how far is it, anyway? Like, is it like an hour away that you have to go? Is it, you know, same town, just down the street? You know, answer whatever you feel like, you know. Oh man, these old pieces just snap in so oldly. All right, that one's the same thing. We got another arch. Oops. There we go. Part of my arm being in the way. We're working on these. I feel like they're leaning for some reason. Are they not? Yeah, it look like they're right. Just, I don't know, the whole thing feels like it's been bent or something. It does kind of look that way. See? Yeah, it does lean a little bit. And I think this one is up a little, like the plastic, but I don't want to push it down too hard. Risk breaking it, so. Okay, small arc goes here. The bigger one goes here. Okay. And then we got one more. Okay, that is cool. Ooh, and we have a little grabby arm that goes here. We have one on the other side. Not that I see. Okay, we got the headlight up there. Okay, good. Oh, now we got to cover up all these. So, a number there. So, Cliff, what did you have for dinner? I know you might be writing a whole bunch of stuff that I just asked you, but what did you have for dinner? Anyway, I didn't say what I had. I had like a, shoot. What was it? I just had it. It was really delicious. It was, it's like meatballs and a cavatappi pasta with broccoli. It was very, very tasty. Very tasty. Okay. Snap. Goes there. We get a little 90-degree here. Keep those together. And this guy goes back here. Make sure everything's down as solid. And then up to 1x1s that go here. It's interesting that these were somehow got into the corners of these two things. That just interesting they did that. All right, we get to put our steps on. This is, again, another amazing molded piece they used to do. So this goes here. Okay, and we get to put the bridge on. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that. That bridge is awesome. Not a brick-built bridge. All right, so now we need this guy. We have a little... Put that on. We got some leaves to put on. Straight, and then a gray. One of the last gray pieces left, as far as these little pieces go. There. And this goes here. All right, let me turn this around so I can see. Make sure this all goes on where it should. Oh, this is going to be interesting. There we go. Wasn't quite, there we go. Wasn't quite getting, the pieces have a slight bend to some of them, and so you have to kind of massage them to get them in. This one is not quite. There we go. All right, snap. Woo! Those snaps can sometimes be scary to hear, though, because it's like, oh, did it just bust? But typically the black pieces do not break, typically. Doesn't mean they can't. Okay. Yeah, that's still, it does. It definitely has a lean. Like you can see, it leans just a slight bit this way, down. I can't push them down anymore unless it's this thing. Unless it's the plate that it's sitting on. And I think that's down. Looks like it. Just slightly off a little bit. Alright, so now everything is over here. Got some more tree limbs. This is a cool looking set. I mean, it's not a white whale, but it is definitely a cool looking set. Ooh, how does that? Oh, I gotta make sure it goes down underneath that. Otherwise it gets stuck. And we got, this is the first time I've ever seen one of these. I don't know if this is the first time they used these, but these are, you know, these are used more extensively nowadays. So we're going to make a torch. There we go, and then we put a yellow thing on top. It just fits in there. There we go. Yay, torch. Which end does that go on? Does it go far end? Yes. Okay. So we got this little black 1x1 that goes on. Where was that? Oh, there's a tree branch that goes there. Of course there's a tree branch. Wait. It just sits out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, this is supposed to go onto it? Yeah, okay. Does that fit on the whole thing? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not used for a tree thing. So, yeah, it's kind of funny. So this goes here, and I think, yeah, there we go. Okay, the whole thing had to go on there, and then this goes there. Yes, you can see the minifigures. So here we go. So we got one guy trapped in here. That's the bucket head. We got this guy. Oh, Smeed. That's it. Smeed. And this guy, his name is Ed. Captain Redbeard. And then, of course, we got this guy, which is the hero trying to rescue him. So those are the... this set came with 5 minifigures. And the set cost less than Eldorado. So, like nowadays, these figures are worth, I don't know. But, it's kind of interesting how they do that sort of thing and figure out what the pricing is of stuff. But, like, hey, you are? Good to see you. How you doing? We're working on the Forbidden Island right now. And we are going to put on our mast. Ooh, okay. So, we're going to do this. There we go. The mast goes there. Now we put a vine. This is kind of neat. Put a vine through here. It just kind of hangs out there. It's supposed to go in there. There we go. Ah, cool. Alright. Wait, so what goes on? Let's see. Oh, I missed that. Okay, this goes here. Gotta start all over again. Boo-boo. Lego Man's here, you are. Look at that. Been a while since we've seen him. Doing good. I should say the Lego Man is here. Okay, that goes there, and then we put this on top. Yeah. Looking good, looking good. Anything else that goes on there? Uh-huh. This goes here. Ah, I see. So they're supporting a lot of these branches with other the bottom pieces, so they're not just hanging limply, I guess. It's kind of interesting. So fail, start over. yeah. Alright, that goes there. Well, that's offset. That's kind of funny. So this goes off by 1. And, okay. Alright, so now we get to do this thing. Take this. This is classic Pirates too, because it's in boats too, but you take like a little tub and you stick it on the top here. Fits in the hole. Just loosely, like there's not much to it. Like it doesn't like, it just hangs out there, you know what I mean? And we put these, that goes inside, okay. Put these. Yeah. This is interesting because it just barely goes on there, and yet, maybe because these are bent a little bit. There we go. All right, so that keeps it there. All right, good. Cool. 2, 4, 2, 4. Okay, they're 2, 4 away from each other. Good. All right. Is that for this? Is that for that? Something like that. All right, so here's where the tree comes in. So we do have a brown one of these, but it's for the palm tree. So our boat put back there. Let's get all our palm tree little buckets. Bumblebee. No one we know does Bumblebee. No one we know does Bumblebee. And it does come with a monkey. He's the best. He is the star of the show. Classic monkey. And what else am I missing? Have one more? No, looks like that's it. Looking to see if I lost. Oh, I almost lost a wheel for the cannon. There we go. So we got that. So it's a little. This is a tiny palm tree. We do that. Put that in there. So we do classic palm tree design. Just like we did for Eldorado, but I think their palm tree was a little bit bigger. Which is fine. This is definitely classic palm tree design. See, like that. Cap it. And then put the little thing in the middle. Exactly how every palm tree was ever done that they made. So we put this over here on the corner. Right there. And let's bend it. Oops, get them in. Bend the tree. There we go. That one is not happy, so we'll just bend the other ones. There we go. Let's bend that one a little bit. There we go. Alright, palm tree done. Let's build our cannon. So, I don't know if this one launches either. I don't think so. Nope. This one is not a launchy cannon. So, but it does have we're going to make it so it rolls. Little brown wheels on it. Let's see, there we go. Put our cannon in. Now we got to be careful with this. Sometimes these can snap off too, the things that the cannon goes in. So, okay, good. That was nice. Good snap. Good snap. So we'll put that there where it's supposed to be. Got a couple. So I got a couple extra pieces here, because for some reason there were two of these that were stuck inside these angled pieces, and they shouldn't have been there. So, all right, let's put the cannonballs out here. Okay, now we have a treasure chest. Always have to have a treasure chest. And we've got the classic silver pieces. And classic gold pieces. Those all go in there. All the money goes in there. Treasure chest goes right here. So it shows. They have the colors wrong. They put green out here, and that's not how it goes. Yes, this is shiny gold. Now, why would you put your treasure chest, like, here? Alright, so we put a couple swords. And here the barrel, along with a musket. Alright, let's see what else we got here. We need a flag. Okay, so we have, this is kind of cool. So if you need to grab a musket and you're on the bridge, you can just grab it from here. Is where they show putting it. We've got ourselves a flag holder. The pirate flag. The old skull and crossbones there. I think that's everything. We got our shark. Okay. Let's move some stuff out of the way and set it up. Set up our scene. Got our monkey. He's going to be climbing the thing. There we go. Go, monkey, go. We're going to have this dude in the dinghy. We got our trapped dude. I think this guy actually is extra. I don't think he's supposed to be in this set because he doesn't have a place. So, yeah. Kind of cool. So we're going to put this guy in the dinghy. Everyone knows how a dinghy goes, right? How you row. I'm gonna tilt him back a little bit. Give him his oars. Okay. I don't know if you guys know or not, but Lego hands are angled. There we go. So the Lego hands angle down. So when you have the more U-shaped part on top, things angle this way. So it makes it so like you can do stuff like this. So this guy is rowing away because the shark is after him. Yeah, this guy isn't even in there in the picture. So let's get our dude with the parrot and instead switch him with a musket. He's on the bridge, kind of just watching over things. And then we've got our classic Captain Redbeard. And he is going to have his parrot, as he should. More sound effects. I cannot do a caw like a parrot. So the shark goes nom 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 nom. Bonus fig, yeah. And then he goes up there in the I forget what that's called when they're up top like that. Yeah, because this guy, I'm looking. Because you got the dinghy guy, you got Captain Redbeard, you've got Smee, and you've got that guy. So yeah, this guy's a bonus figure. Maybe they're chilling together. We'll make them chill together. He should have a sword and a musket. So, there we go. They're chilling together. He's going for a boat ride. So there we go. Oh, I gotta pause the timer. All right. Little, just under 40 minutes. Look at that. Oh, crow's nest. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. That was perfect. I was trying to figure out what it is. So we do have some extra pieces from Eldorado over there, too. That's pretty awesome. So there we go. There you have it. This is... make sure everything's down. Looks like we're good. This is the ARG. Oh, the castle. I'll do it for Monty Python. The castle. Ah. Anyway, so it looks good. Yeah, it's kind of a nice, simple thing. And there's our crow's nest with the parrot, monkey on the side. We'll change this around whenever it comes time to do the actual display at Home and Garden, which, like I said, probably going to start at 7:30. Might be a little bit earlier, might be a little bit later. Just depends on when we actually start doing the setup. There won't be any of the normal stuff that I have here, like you see on the outside. There will be chat, but I'm not going to have like a timer. Well, maybe I'll have the timer. But yeah, it's going to be pretty open because it's just a huge space. So, all right, so we are done with that. But it is only 8:45. So what else should we do? Well, I have one more thing I need to do. Well, I have other things I need to do, but I have one more thing I need to build really for Home and Garden. And I picked this up. So let's do this. Let's build the mini Disney castle for, we have a land that's Disney / storybook. So that's what we're going to do next. Hold on a second. My hills want to say hi. There's the Mario Hills that'll be in the video game area. So there we go. Let's do part 2. Let me reset the timer. We're gonna stop that, reset that, take the hills away because they'll just be in the way. And we'll build. We'll see how fast this takes too. And this is, let me make this go away actually, because this is no longer the, hold on. Make that go away. There we go. Because it's no longer that. I mean, like I could, actually, you know what? Let me change it real quick. Real quick. How many? Oh gosh, I wish I knew. I have a lot. All right, so this is called the Mini Disney Castle. This is set 40478. 40478. I have many sets. 567 pieces. And this was released last year, 2024, I believe. Alright, change that. And let's make that visible again. There we go. Alright, Mini Disney Castle. So, let's get the timer going. Ready! Oh, wait, hold on, I need a drink. My strawberry citrus. Oh, it's still nice and cold in my cozy. Alright, ready, set, here we go! Alright, let's build the Mini Disney Oh man, I haven't needed this in forever. Where's my knife? I haven't needed to slice one of these in forever. Let me estimate. Probably I have probably close to 200 sets. Now you gotta remember, they're not all huge sets. We got some that are just like really tiny sets, like, you know, something like the ice cream truck and stuff like that. So scattered throughout, probably 200 sets. I do need to get rid of them. Not all of them, but I do need to get rid of some that are like not something that I'm going to be keeping or that's really all that important to me. Some will just be given away. Oh, that's a cool little book. Some will be given away. Oh, yeah, Speed Champions and those kind of things. This is 4, that's 3, 2, 3, 4. Small and cheap, cool set. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know. So I'm going to put those over there. So I'm going to grab them as I need. And this is number 1. What is this? This is different. So 2 weeks from now, the huge Disney cast. No, I'm not going to do that. This is just to add to the... So they're talking about new packaging. There's no new packaging. There is no... They're like, get excited about it. There is none. It's all plastic. I hate Lego. I hate Lego when it comes to that. I have a good variety of things. I don't have any Ninjago. Like, I have like 1 or 2 things that I got in hauls, but I just have never been a fan of Ninjago, so I don't have any of that, really. I myself don't have any friends. My wife has friends stuff, but I don't have any. Yeah, it's... Oh, look at Mickey. He's going to be so cool. I don't need to read about the castle. We're going to get started with Mickey. And he's really easy to put together. He's like only 3 pieces. Ding, ding. Here's your pants. Mickey's pants. And he even has shoes. He has the classic shoes. They're black. So he looks cool. Good Mickey. Good Mickey. Yeah, there's certain ones that I never got into. Here we go. Step 1. Done. I don't have any friends. Nope. I have no friends. No friends. I have come to accept that. It's all right. I mean, like, I play with Lego. I get it. So rude, I swear. Yes, I saw that. It is a neat looking set. I think they did a fantastic job on the T-Rex. I do not have the room for it, nor can I justify spending the $250 on it. It's a good price for it. Even though it is a lot of bones and thinner, smaller pieces, I think it's for the set that it is, I think that's a good price point. I just have no room to put it. It's twice as... So they came out with a Jurassic Park, or Jurassic World, I think it's Jurassic Park, dinosaur T-Rex several years ago. And it cost the same amount of money, $249. Brickheads Transformers, I am getting those because they're going to be cheap and they're awesome looking. I cannot wait to get those. They look good. But so the dinosaur they brought out several years ago was half the size that this skeleton one is, and it costs the same amount of money. Now, again, you're doing solid Lego pieces versus, you know, lots of thin, bony pieces or whatever. But, you know, they're different things, so. Whoops. Redo-do. That's why I'm on YouTube, because I have no friends. Thanks. Thanks. Go away. You better not be at home and garden. I'll beat you. The next GWP is on your... Which is the next one? Which one are you talking about? But yeah, the Brickheads Transformers is going to be cool. But again, you know, so it's the same number of pieces roughly, half the size, but again, they had the big gate with it too. But I think this skeleton dinosaur is much more impressive. But oh, it's a flower set. That's the GWP. Interesting. Wait, which flower set? Because they did come out with one that was like a rainforest type thing or whatever, that we got with buying stuff in February, and I thought that was pretty cool. Aw, why not? Well, at least you won't get beaten up, you know? There is that. Where's a different flower set? Okay. Do-do-do. Gonna push this down. Oh, a flower in a pot. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it. So, yeah, you're probably right. I haven't seen it. The one that we got for, I think it was either January or February. The little rainforest thing, really, really cool. The wife ended up getting the awful Edward set, glowy vampire set. So that's how she got that. Nah, I'm kidding. I mean, the house itself, I think, looks cool. I'm just not a fan that it's Twilight. But, you know, to each their own. Whoops, that's not where that goes. You're not going to be there either. The impending beatdown. Uh-oh. The impending beatdown. That doesn't sound good. Got a big white panel that goes here. Make sure that's all pressed down, and then we put this over here up against. But this one, oh, that's interesting. That one's flat. So we're gonna have a little bit of an offset here, depending on what probably a different type of wall goes over there. Interesting. So. Well, why not? You should be there. Home and garden is a lot of fun. And they see, the thing is with home and garden too is like they have companies come from like all over the place. I mean, like there's companies that are like from all over the country that are there, and of course they have like a division or whatever in Pittsburgh, but like they cover like different areas of the tri-state or whatever. So I mean, like anyone can. I mean, people come from all over the place to get quotes and stuff like that. This set, oh, what was it? It was cheap, like not cheap, but it was like, it's like $40, I think. Like it's almost 600 pieces, and it was like $40. It was either on sale, or it was just, it's just not that expensive. So. Oh, nice! Absolutely, yeah. Go for it, man. That's what you want to do. Moving on up. Work hard. Be the man. Be the man we all know you can be, man. Blue goes on the outside over there. Interesting. Ooh. What's this? Is that a fish? No. Ah, interesting. So these are Cinderella slippers. Those go right there. Interesting. All right. Yeah, it was a good price. Whatever it was like I was like, oh, this makes sense to get. You know, it wasn't one of those I was like, eh. Like I wasn't gonna get the big one. I mean, like the big one would be really cool, but I wasn't gonna get that. Now also in some set, oh look at that, we got our little dudes, like for in the castle, just random dudes. You go there. You go there. Random dudes in the castle. Alright. We're gonna put armatures on here. Turn it a little bit so I can fit them in. Okay. Oh, we got them over here too. Oh, nice. That's fantastic. Yeah, do that. Definitely. That'd be cool to see. Alright. And ooh, I was going to say that. I knew that was going to come off just because it's not a... There's nothing holding it on really right now. And we have two more on this side. Not sure why these armatures go on, but we will find out as we go. We'll find out today. But first, let's meet our contestants. Okay, so they show an overhead view of where things should go. And I think we did that right. So, all right. Oh, now, so now they secure this, which is funny. That would have helped when putting those on. Those go over top. Oh, those go right over top. That's interesting how those fit. That's kind of cool. So. Oh, yeah. Yep. Home and Garden has all the cool stuff that you can try though. Like apparently there's a meat guy there that we didn't see last year, but I heard about him since. And so the meat guy is like, he's supposed to have like bacon on a stick or something like that, and I'm very excited to try it. I don't know if it's like thick cut, like what it is, but like apparently he's awesome. He's like one of the people that does jerky too, but he does bacon on a stick or some weird thing. All right, so this is, oh, it's a picture of the castle with fireworks, and for some reason you put it in here. I don't know why. Yes, bacon on a stick sounds amazing. See, it's worth going. Okay, that sticks out there. Nope, wrong way. It goes that way. Okay. And now we put a little doorway. That's supposed to be a doorway, and it goes this way. Okay. Two of those, because things have to be like ornamental. Butter carving contest. Butter carving contest. Yep. That just seems like that would be very slippery. Very slippery, and you would have to do it very fast because like the butter would just start melting. Whoop. That did not go down. Next two go up. Cover over the arch. There we go. Yes, I am most definitely going to get the AT-AT pilot helmet. It is a beautiful looking helmet, and it just makes sense to do because, you know, I have two AT-ATs. All right, we are done with bag number 1. We are moving on to bag number 2. We got a couple extra pieces. one extra dude. We'll probably put him in somewhere. But right now we don't need him. So, all right. That was user error. I don't think a butter carving contest could really be user error ever. Ah, Mickey fell over. Sorry, laying down on the jug. Like no matter what you're doing, like the whole thing is just going to. Yeah. So like, all right, those are 3 and 4. Okay. Yeah, so Home and Garden is a lot of fun. It's really cool, the stuff that people, you know, the vendors are there to show, and, you know, they're there to sell too, obviously, but, you know, they're mostly there to just, like, show what they got. You know, not everyone's interested in what they have necessarily, because not everyone's looking for exactly what they... But there's just so many vendors. There's so many different gutter helmet people, so many different people that are selling... You know, like patios and different ways to do it, like the resins and stuff. It's just a really neat event to go to. It really is. And it's cool that we get to do Lego stuff there. So. Oh, this one has. It's not the same as the other side. Where's that? It's probably over here. Yep. Little angled piece right there. Those two, I gotta do those two. One more square. There we go. This is a lot of pieces for this thing. I mean, like, I know it goes up and up, but it's like kind of neat. So we just do over there. So we do. Oh yeah, that would be really cool. I'd love to do my basement like that. Not gonna happen. It's not right now, but I have flooring to do the basement where we're gonna put in the Lego room stuff and everything. Like right now we have some shelving, and that's where a lot of the Lego is hanging out right now. I'll put that one on top here. A lot of openings in this. It's kind of neat. It's almost like they're secret compartments. But yeah, the resin would be really cool. So, and supposedly you can do that stuff yourself. I would not be brave enough to do. It just seems like that would be difficult. It is not the piece I want. There we go. I would definitely want a professional to do. So hope everyone is having a good night tonight and enjoying themselves. Hope you guys, if you are any of you guys building anything right now? If you are, what you building? What is interesting to you right now? Or what are you looking forward? I know Lego Man said he was looking forward to the. That's interesting. All right, we got to do 2 more of those. It's odd that they go there; they can't bend. Lego Man was interested in the Jurassic Park new T-Rex bones, and you are looking at some botanicals for next month. What else are you guys looking for? Well, Jerry has a budding. I guess I shouldn't say budding because that's more for botanicals. She has a growing pottery business. She is doing fantastic. I should copy the link and post it in there. Or can you find the link and post it in there? Oh, Bag End, yeah, Bag End is a big one that's coming soon. Oh, Jerry's stuff is awesome. She does such a good job. So yeah, if you can find her website and post it in here, that would be cool. Disney camera set. Oh, the Disney camera set is pretty neat. That is a pretty neat set. Oh, all of these get stopped. It's interesting that we have hinges here, but we're not going to use them as hinges. Like you can't, like they get stopped. That's interesting. Oh, well, yeah, that's your Instagram, yeah. I think she has a. I mean, she has her Instagram. Yeah, at Jerry. You know, that's your Insta. But I thought you were. I thought your guild had a website. Ooh, we're putting on. Okay, so now they're doing this. Doing 2 more arms. Where's the other one? There it is. These ones. I'm gonna put one down here. And it's like, it's funny too, because the instructions say, whoop, get up there. You have to be at the top. At the very tippity top of the connection. Gotta pry it up there so that it goes. Alright. There we go. Whoop, too far. So it shows the arms being like this on the instructions. They're like, yeah, they gotta be sticking out just like that. So, oh, that's your pottery guild. Okay. There you go. Oh, okay, awesome. Cool. That's awesome. Well, that's cool. But anyway, check out her on Instagram. She does awesome pottery of all different kinds. I know she's having fun with that. That's on the end. That's on the end. We did all that. We did all that. Okay, good. Back to the side. Your mug is the talk of work. Everyone's jealous they don't have a mug like you, right? Is that it? See, the nice thing is, Jerry doesn't have to worry about going to work because that is her work now. So, like, it's like, awesome. You can, like, do whatever you want. You're like, you can wake up and be like, you know what? I don't feel like doing pottery today. I'm going back to bed. Ooh, those have the... Oh, okay. So we got these color patterns here. For some odd reason. Okay. The design. Oop, other side. Both go the same way? Yes. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright. Moving right along. Cover. It's so funny whenever you do this stuff. You like put things in here, Easter egg things, and then you cover over them. And I know Lego does it on purpose, but come on. I mean, you can't see everything. Kind of silly. Kinda silly. Do I have to do this 2 times? No, it only shows 1. Oh, okay, because it's going to be reversed. All right, so. My first Lego set. So we had grown up. I think someone asked this like a couple weeks ago, which is fine. Couple weeks ago. Not a couple weeks ago. Back when I was growing up, we had a set. You know, my parents had bought us sets, and so you know we had those. Ooh, is that gonna? Oh, that. Oh, perfect. That was right in the right spot. Look at that. That looks so cool. So we had Lego sets and stuff. They were just general sets. Those were the ones that our parents had bought for us. You know, as we were starting to grow up and get into it. But the first set I bought for myself, the one that I remembered and being so proud to get it and stuff, was the Polaris 1 Space Lab. It was a really cool set because it was classic space. It had a really cool central central like pod that was surrounded by the base itself, and you opened it up, and it was just really cool. Oh, I do this one twice. Wait. What? You got the monorail as your first set? No way. Where is it now? Do you still have it? I will buy it off of you. The monorail is like... I mean, I do have one now. It's not all there. Most of it is there. How is that your first set? That's like insane. Like who buys the monorail as their first set? Like a city police car. All right, yeah. That is nuts. I'm thoroughly jealous of you having the monorail as your first set. That's like incredible. All right, so we got to flip this around. That's what these arms are for. Let's see if I can hit that. There we go. Got that one. And these two. That is a unique way to get pieces in there and do the form that you want, is use those arms. So, Kristen's was a kitchen. You got a chicken. But the Polaris One Space Lab was the one I actually bought myself, and I was like, yeah, this is awesome. So, I have since obviously bought a lot of other sets. But yeah, that was my first one. Well, no, and growing up, none of us were thinking of value of sets. We were playing with the sets, and then it's like, oh, we're too old to play with this, So, the monorail, though, oh man, just with how amazing it was designed and so unique. So disappointed in you. I'm kidding. That is incredible, though, that was your first set. I'm assuming your parents bought it for you, like you didn't buy it. You committed to the Mars Festival. Is that the one for the birthday of Mars? Because I've done that with the 501st. We've gone there for Mars's birthday when it makes a revolution around the sun. Because it's longer than a year. So the date changes. It was a buy your love gift. Nah, get that. That is one heck of a... I mean, like, a Lego lover now would just be like, oh yeah, you can buy my love with that. Okay, flip that over. Put that on there. So what's the Mars Festival? That one I do not know about. Ooh, this is cool. Look at these colors. Candy? Mars candy? Nah, knowing Vab, it's got to be something space related. Has to be something space related. Flip it around. Oh, we put another thing on. Okay, cool. Oh, see, this is cool how we're doing like the structures of these things. This is going to go right here, I bet you. Yep. So we're going to get these arms extended out just a little bit. Snap in, and then there. So it fits a little differently than the other ones because it's got this piece, so it doesn't, it's not quite flat, but there you go. So, had to have not put on some pieces, or at least two. These go here. Just completely missed those. Yeah, those go at the front. Cool. Not really, because like it doesn't open very far, and you can't see it in there anyway. This has to, like, it can't come off either. Like, again, it's Disney. Lego does Easter eggs weird sometimes. Like, they just make it so that, like, it's in there. And it's like, you have to know. Like, I guess, like, you can look in there and see the two people, kinda. So you can see, like, their shadows. But, like, you can't see anything else. And this doesn't come off. And, like, we're going to build on top of it, so. Excuse me. All right, bags 3. What are we at? 914. Yeah, none of them actually open. Like the other ones are very solid in there. Like these don't shift at all. So, yeah, it's like one of those if you know you knows, I guess. It's like hey, you know that's they're not ruby slippers. That's Wizard of Oz. The shoes are in there. The crystal ball shoe glass slippers. That's what it is. Those are in there. Can't see them, but we know they're in there. Well, the moon, PA. I mean, like, moon. It's Moon Township, but I mean, like, moon would you would have to do it like every 28 days, because that's how often it happens. Yeah, the Mars PA one though is pretty neat. We've done Star Wars characters there. It was really cool. It was a long day, that's for sure. It was hot, but it depends on when during the year it's happening. Because again, Mars's revolution is a little over it's over a year. So I need not seeing a 1x2 tile. It must be under something or in something, or still in the bag. Not in the bag, unless I have... Oh, there's still 3. Alright, there's still one more bag of 3. Alright. Move these over a little bit. Had them nicely spread out. Now I have one more bag. Oh, the board game Jumanji would be cool. Yeah. What was the one that they just showed that I was like, oh, I wish I could vote on that one like 20 times. Oh, one of our members posted something. One of our lug members posted something, and I was like, you need to put that up for ideas for people to vote on, because it was fantastic, and I cannot remember what it was. I'll have to go back and look. Hey, snotbrick. My nephew hates that word, snotbrick. And that's that. I know this is only like 12 and up, but like, this is the step. Could do more. So this is why I will never be a Legoland member, because I get on Lego's case for doing dumb things way too much. Lego would be like, oh, you can't talk bad about us. I'd be like, yes, I can. That's why I wouldn't want to be in land. I mean, like, money would be cool. Like, if I could do that as my job, that would be awesome. But at the same time, to me, that's my integrity. I like being able to talk about the way I feel about sets and things like that, and things Lego does, and be able to build things that are not Lego, because nothing wrong with that. Which I will build again. And that is another snot brick. Right, yep. Yes, Lego does, well, not illegal, they do illegal building techniques. And they've done that since the beginning. So, like, I think it's funny whenever people are like, oh, it's not legal. It's like, you know what, shut up. like if you can build it and it fits, I mean, if you're putting a tiny little bit of stress on the studs or whatever, who cares? That's cool. So that's clear glass, like right there. People get very, just like anything though, people get very uptight and very like, oh, this is like the purest way to do things, wherever. It's like, it's Lego, you know, it's a building thing. Have fun with it. Enjoy. Getting this weird sense of deja vu for some reason. Oh, these are gonna stink. Little tiny windows, putting little tiny. It's cool that they're smoky, kind of. Like putting little tiny windows into windows. Oh, that hurts. That's no fun. Thank everyone for the likes, by the way. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, so it's appreciated. I don't like having to talk about them, but it's one of those things that you gotta do. So, again, thank you. Ooh. So now we're putting on the cool colors. So we're getting the gold with the white here. The contrast is really cool. This is gonna be just from the box. It looks like a neat set. Random red piece. So I wonder what that's for. There's a reason that red piece is there as opposed to any other color. Not sure why though. And this cover, so that's like a hallway type thing. So we go to the back. Two of these. The fireworks do not come with this one. The big one has fireworks. Now, my wife got a fireworks set. It was a, It was a, I think it was a gift with purchase. So we're going to add those to this in the back and just, you know. Because, yeah, this one does not come with the fireworks. Sadly. Yeah, we talked about doing that because I was like, oh, that looks really cool. And it shows on the box. It shows fireworks. And then there are no fireworks. Like, that's one of the things that you think about, really, whenever you think of a Disney castle. And this is the Disney castle. So, I mean, like, the fireworks should be here. So we're getting all the snot bricks set up so, like, we can do all the things that are going to jut out of it and stuff like that. This. Add some blue, some color. So we're up here now, right there. And we're gonna build in. So let's move these over here and move that over just a little bit. We're gonna build the next part. More snot bricks. Nick would hate this. Yeah, like I mean, it was a lot of fun doing stuff with Nick, and when he gets time, we'll do something else. Not sure what, but we'll do some other contest or whatever, and just play around and have fun. We definitely banter off of each other very well, and yeah, it was a great time. So. Okay, so I did. So that just, they don't say to put that on anywhere. They're just like, okay, you did that. Good, do the next part. That annoys me, the way Lego does its instructions sometimes. Oh, no, I mean, it's okay. I was cheering for myself, too. I kind of figured he was going to win just because of how hard it was for me starting out. All those pieces to go through, and then I was slowly starting to catch up, and I'm like, ooh, I might pull this off, but what was it? I was 7 minutes behind him at the end. All right, this is, oh, okay, we put this on there. Okay. All goes together. There we go. Look at that. I'll tell him though, because I'll be like, one person was voting for me to win. No one else was. It was just you. And that's okay. I mean, being the type of contest it was, I wanted him to win too. So it's all good. I was kind of secretly, in a way, being like, ooh, I should, you know, it'd be really cool if I did win. Well, that's neat. It's kind of like making a gutter type thing, or a little thing to stick out for the, little thing to stick out for a little tower. That's kind of neat. Now we do the same thing the other way. Woohoo! You were neutral. Yeah, no, that's fair. To each their own. Yeah, that is kind of a neat tower thing. There we go. Oop, turn that. There we go. Ah, another little apparatus. Let's do we have to do this twice? Nope. All right. Just making sure. I mean, neutral's fine. Especially for something like that. Now, I don't know what we'll do next. I mean, there might, you know, I'm sure we'll do at some point, we'll do a build where it's tandem because, like, it's the different, like, parts to the same thing. Like, my wife and I did that when we went on last week, where we actually met MJ, MJ Bay. He was there, and we were building the... Hey, Logan, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Already did the island, the Forbidden Island, so we're doing the mini Death Star castle. No, the mini Disney castle. Forbidden Island was fun. Just a smaller build than what we did last week. All right, have a good one, Vab. Thanks for stopping by, tuning in. We'll see ya. Good luck on doing all the things and getting your promotion and stuff. I hope you do it. Be rooting for you. Okay. Oh yeah, that's awesome. It's a neat set. It really is. The design of the stuff. Like, I love how we did like the angled walls here and stuff with the little armatures and things. It's just neat techniques that I would never think about, you know. This goes here. This is interesting. It's gonna wrap around, I guess. Ha! I'm right. Let's wrap it. And stick it. There we go. That looks cool. So, yeah. Yeah, we were doing... So, there's this bar in Lawrenceville that does the third Wednesday of every night. Or every night. Yeah. Third Wednesday of every month, they do a Lego night. You know, just build something, like bring Lego, or they have some Lego there, and you just build. And there were like 10 people building, including us, and we met MJ there. Awesome dude. Better join the land soon. Or the land. Better join the lug soon. Okay, so this one just goes in front. Okay. That is a neat way to do that. The 11th hour? Yeah, the 11th hour. Yeah, it was fun. Like I said, we were doing we started doing the Nightmare Before Christmas, because we're gonna have that. As weird as it is to have Nightmare Before Christmas in Disney/Storybook, it is Disney, so we're gonna have that at the Home and Garden as part of the Disney Storybook area. And yeah, it was just really cool. So next time, I think more lug people are going to be there, and I might be streaming with Keith, one of our other lug people. We don't know yet. Like, we haven't discussed what's going on. We'll probably do that at Home and Garden a little bit and stuff. So, oh yeah, it's definitely creative Disney, you know. I'm not a big fan of the movie. Like, I've only seen it once, and that was very recently this past year because the set was coming out. So, like, I thought the songs were pretty cool. The story itself was kind of like, eh. But, like, I just thought it was kind of a different take on stuff, which, you know, all good. Okay. Top 3 Disney for you? Hey, no, makes sense. It's for a lot of people. There are so many people that are fans of Jack and what he did. I love building upside down Lego. Make little, I like using a spaceship part for towers. Because that is definitely a classic space piece. This goes here. It's weird that that's kind of offset by itself, but I know we're going to fill it in behind. Just looks kind of interesting. So, but it was a fun night. Like I said, we'll do it again, and I might be streaming on a Wednesday for it. Oh yeah, this is going right there. That's what I thought. Put this one here. I would still do my Tuesday stream, but does that go in the middle of it? It has to. It's the only way it's gonna fit. No, it's showing off. Like that? No, that doesn't make sense. Has to be. There we go. It just what I was not hitting it right, I guess. So, see how you are. Have a good one. Oh yeah, absolutely. The stop motion is top notch. It is very well done, and you know it's totally why it one of the reasons why it gets the accolades it does, for sure, because it is unique in so many ways, like the type of story it is and all that stuff. But yeah, okay, that is cool. I like that. All right, another little apparatus. It was definitely a different kind of movie. Like I said, I was fine with it. Not a huge fan, but you know, it was just fine. Yeah, 9:30. We're gonna get this done, no problem. So future stuff. May the 4th is going to be interesting this year, because normally I buy the UCS set that comes out for May the 4th. They usually have the cheaper one then, and then the supposed Death Star that's coming out, that's $1,000, is supposed to be, you know, later in the year. But the price point for the Jango Fett Slave 1, because that's essentially what it is. That's I'm going to say a sea spray. It's not a sea spray, but it's something spray class ship. Yeah, it's going to be $300, and that's pricing me out of wanting to get it, unfortunately. So we'll see what happens with May the 4th this year. So heading out, Jerry. Have a good one. My favorite. That's what I said. It is, but you know, people call it Jango Fett Star. Like Lego called it Jango Fett Starship or whatever, and they called it Boba Fett Starship too. And it's like, no, it is still Slave 1. But yeah, my favorite Disney movie. I have to say, like, just I don't know if my absolute favorite, but very, very close to the top is Rapunzel, or Tangled, because it's just hilarious. It's such a funny movie. I just think it's so good. Just so many different hilarious things that happen in it with the frying pan, and just has to be absolutely one of my favorite. Is it my absolute favorite? Yeah. I mean, I grew up with, when I was growing up, they were starting to come out with the big three. Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Lion King. Well, big four, I guess. And those hold a special place, too. That's it. I have so many extra pieces. I'm double checking to make sure I put everything in, but it looks like I did. So, all right. We're almost there. More extra pieces. Bag 4. Here we go. Finishing this up, adding all the detail. Dumbo's awesome. Classic animation style, obviously. Oh, this is all the, I love using classic space elements. Dumbo's good. Oh, look at the colors of those, though. Yeah. Come back, Lance. Like I said, I understand why it's a favorite for a lot of people for that. Oh, those are... Oh, he's stuck in there. I was like, what? I understand why Nightmare Before Christmas is a favorite for lots of people. It's just not my favorite. I've only seen it once, so I only have my initial impression for it. I'm sure if I watched it again, I'd be like, okay, I'm starting to see some other things, blah, blah, blah. So I will have to watch it again at some point. All right, where are we at? We're in the front. Okay. So this is where this thing is going to start shining, because we've got all these beautiful clear pieces that are just going to start looking awesome. I mean, that already clears up, makes the coloring look a little bit better. I only do one of those there, right? Yep. And this is interesting. Oh, this is the... So this is how they do the castle gates. This is cool. All right, so let's do this. So we do 2 of these. All right, we have a little armature here. Then we take a little arrow thing. Is it an arrow? Yep, it's an actual arrow. Gotta find where it's at. There's only a couple of them. Yeah, there we go. And we do this. We put it in there, in the arm, push it in, like so, and at the gate. So, put that there. If you look, there's the gate. One of the little, you know, portcullis things or whatever it's called. That is cool. Definitely different. I love that technique. That is so cool. Someday I'm going to have to use this same technique to make a gate. Just for the fun of it sometime. That is cool. I mean, I just did, but, you know, I have to make another one. So what's everyone else's favorite... I almost wanted to say Swedish Chef movie for some reason. I mean, Muppets is... See, and that's the other thing. You got to think of other franchises that have become Disney. Like, Muppets is Disney. You don't think of them as Disney all the time, but they are. So, I mean, like, the Muppets movies are fantastic, too. I mean, like, I love those movies. So, like, you have to think of beyond just the normal, like, you know, what we think of as typical Disney. So... These pieces all kind of got jumbled together. I mean, like, I know it's in a bag and that happens, but it looks kind of funny. Tron Legacy, yeah. Tron Legacy is a good one. Absolutely. The ride at Disney, oh, the ride was so good. Christmas Carol Muppets is probably one of the best Christmas movies. It's not a movie, but the Muppets Family Christmas, which was always a family favorite of ours growing up, is so good. Watch out for the icy patch. But yeah, the Muppet Christmas Carol is so well done. It's so good. And that was, I think that was Jim... No, that wasn't Jim Henson. That was the movie they did after Jim Henson had died. So it was like the first one they did, the first like real big thing they did since he passed. And Muppet Family Christmas, which came out before then. More classic space. Woohoo! Muppet Family Christmas was the last thing Jim Henson did before he died. So it's kind of interesting that they are both Christmas. Christmas Carol hater. No, that's okay. I mean, like, I can understand. You know what, though? no offense to Charles Dickens, but like a lot of times that is an overdone movie or an overdone book. Like, because it's so classic, so many people do it, like it does kind of get overdone. So I get that. But the Muppets version is pretty darn good. And if you've never seen it, ooh, we got bottom ones too. Oh, we got these funny looking things. If you haven't seen it yet, shoot. The one with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell was really good. It was a lot of fun. It's more adult oriented, but what was it called? Shoot. It was hilarious, and it was a different take on the whole idea of what A Christmas Carol is, because it took place after. Like, it wasn't the Christmas Carol, but it was using the characters and stuff. I can't think of what it's called. My wife knows, though. She can chime in. All right, we're making 5 of these. It was a musical, and it was really well done. It wasn't annoying. Like, the songs are so good. My favorite is "Good Afternoon," and yeah, we'll just leave it at that. That's all we're saying. That is all we're saying. All right, we're gonna spike these. Oh no, it was good. It is so hilarious. Very well done. Because, and that's the thing, like, at first I was thinking, like, what are they doing? Because, I mean, like, obviously, The Muppet Christmas Carol was a musical. It's with the Muppets, but it's still a Christmas Carol, you know? Or a musical. Because they have songs in it and stuff. But, nah, it was fun. Oh, this is going to stink. Alright, so all of these... Alright, let's move these aside. I'm going to do 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two on a side. And again, it's based on the characters of it. It's not the story. It references the official story. And they go back and look at some of the stuff from it, so to speak. Again, you'd have to watch it to see, but it is good. Kristen, what's that called? My wife might be asleep. Oops, tilted. It was pretty good. Gosh, why can't I think of what it's called? I'm telling you, yeah. I mean, you just have to do it, you know, and you know, put aside all whatever disbelief. All the poles that I built, these are all going to be like tower things. So I'm building the next part. Next integral part of it is like in sections, so that's fine. You can not watch it. Your opinion. I understand if you feel you have better things to do with your time, so. Okay. Oop. That one was tilted kilt. So the poles will be the last bits of the different towers and things that are here. Of course, you have to do a whole bunch of them, but you know that is part and parcel to a set like this. But they are going to look cool. is it? 9:44. Yeah, we're gonna get this done. So we'll have done 2 sets. In 2 hours. And like I said, next week is not my normal 8 o'clock p.m. streaming time. It will be early. It'll be like starting at 7, 7:30, 8. It just depends on whenever we start doing the setup. I'm going to be filming the whole thing. As long as my connection stays. I mean, like, even if my connection doesn't stay, like, it's still going to be recording, and like I'll be able to upload it later. And then I'll do a speed up version. So Kenny versus Spenny. Alright, so these all go on here. I get that. I totally get that. And again, it's personal preference, to each their own. Okay. Blue. Let's add some blue. Which one? Oh, that's the, yeah, shoot. I can't remember what that one's called. I mean, it is A Christmas Carol. I'm not sure if it's called, like, A Disney Christmas Carol. Like, I'm not sure the name of it. But, yeah, I definitely know what you're talking about there. Alright, now we put a blue. This castle is so ornamental, I'll tell you. Is it a Disney Christmas? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But, yeah. That would make sense to me. Gold, blue, shiny blue. 3 more of these. And all our space colors will pretty much be gone. And then we gotta cap them with the little spikies on top. The blue spikies, and then we put the tower spikies in them. And yeah, we're gonna be mostly done with these. I mean, like, that's most of our pieces here, so. They do look cool, though. They are definitely sharp. So 5 of these. And 5 of these lightning rods. Woohoo! I know it's the top of the tower, but they are useful as lightning rods, that's for sure. So we put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1. These fit very close. Like everything here is just kind of very, very closely fit. Now I put these. Hold on, I got to spin the middle part, so it's like that. Very particular. It's got to look right. There we go. 2, 3, 4, and we got 1 more over here. 5. All right, that in and of itself looks really cool, you know. All right, so now we flip it around to the back. We got 2 more things that we're gonna do here. Somewhat pretty, not as pretty. Somewhat pretty. Oh, these are like little upside down towers. Kind of neat. Ah, don't roll away. Alright, we are almost done. Okay. Now we're doing the big central. Oh, one did roll away. X-Wing was holding on to it. Thanks, X-Wing. Huh, they gave me a lot of spare pieces. Looks like. Oh, nope, nope. I still need to use that. Okay. I was going to say, I'm kind of weird. So we do 3 of these, and we have an extra little tower that's going to stick out. Most of the... Well, yeah, I mean, like, they're not going to stay forever. Now they're expensive. Like, the TIE Fighter one is, like... I see that for, like, listed new in the box for, like, $200. It's insane. And... Go. And now we do this little side thing. I love the way they make these upside down tower thingies. So cool. And it goes... We're at the back again. Here we go. That should be it. Da-da-da-da! Pause the timer. 1 hour, 6 minutes. Look at that. That is pretty cool looking. That is a neat castle. These are our extra pieces. Got a Mickey over here, falling over. Make him wave. Oh, I can't even put him in there. Let's see if he'll fit. There we go. Okay. So, maybe I'll put him up here somewhere. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Really neat. Stormtrooper one before I started YouTube. Oh, yeah, that's cool. So there we go. There's the Disney castle. It just looks really sharp, even for being the small one. So we'll get the fireworks and just put them up back there. Did this for Home and Garden also tonight. The Forbidden Island. So, yeah, it's a busy night tonight. So, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Really appreciate it. Like, subscribe if you haven't. Again, next week is going to be Home and Garden, starting early. It might be 7, might be 7:30, might be 8. It just depends on when we're setting up. I'm going to set the time for 7:30. Actually, I'll probably set it for 7 to be as early as possible and like have it be ready. But if we start earlier, actually putting things together, then the time won't start until we start doing that. So I'm gonna fix this tree up. Red beard fell over. I'm gonna fix that tree. Suppose each of these are supposed to just subtly bend just a little bit, but some of them are a little bit loose. All right, thank you. Yeah, these are great little sets. Again, these two, this one and Eldorado, well, all 3 of them actually. This one too will be at Home and Garden, and yeah, it'll be fun to do. So to have them there. So. All right, well, until next week, until Home and Garden. As always, may the brick be with you. Keep on building. We'll see you next time.